Hey guys, so I got this new foundation recently and this is called the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation. This one I think is slightly different from the US one. I got this in Europe. I would like to do a review on this foundation today. I have already done my brows, my eye makeup, just going to my face. I'm not going to change any product that I use on my face, so I can see how it wears throughout the day compared to the other foundations I have used since I'm using the same products on my face. I really like foundations that comes in a tube. Compared to the pump and the tube, I really love the tube one the most because it's so easy to just squeeze out. And I find when it comes to the pump, sometimes I feel like the product gets clogged inside the pump and it might get a little bit unhygienic. When I was in Europe, the color selection was horrible. I do not know if it's like that for the US one, but I think this only came in 4 shades and the lightest one was in number 20 and this is the sand color and this is the lightest. I am slightly tan right now and still a little bit burnt, so it might fit my body, but I'm not sure if it's going to be okay for my normal fair skin. So yeah, that's one thing, the cons about it. I like how it has like some description at the back. It states the texture, the coverage, and the finish of the foundation. The texture is a medium. The coverage, it's a full coverage, so let's test this out, which I'm really interested in. And the finish is matte, which I really like because I have oily skin. So I'm really excited to test this out because I'm having pretty bad breakouts right now on my skin because it's gonna be the time of the month. I'm gonna apply half my face with a brush and half my face with a beauty blender that's damp to see which is the better application for the foundation. To just prime my face, I'm gonna use the Benefit Professional. I know for some YouTubers, they only test primers on one side of the face, but I'm not gonna do that. I prime my whole face. It's because when I put makeup, I don't ever go without a primer, so I don't see why is there a need to not use a primer since I'm not gonna do that. So I'll apply this side with my brush and this side with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. It comes out pretty liquidy on the hand, so let's just see. I don't see how is this gonna fit fair people because it's pretty like dark. I won't say that it's a completely full coverage. I still can see all my spots and pigments on my face, so I'm gonna do another layer. And maybe it's because I put really little because I really don't like to cake my face up with makeup. The coverage is slightly better with 2 layers on. I'm gonna do the other side of my face with the beauty blender. This is the consistency of the foundation, so it's not really thick at all. I think I really like the finish with Beauty Blender instead of the brush. I find with the Beauty Blender, it just really flawlessly covers up and it's really nice on the skin. Okay, so I definitely like the way how the Beauty Blender applies on my skin instead of the brush. So I actually use the Beauty Blender to go through my whole face again because I find with the brush, it tends to be a little streaky, so don't use a brush. I think using your hands might be even better. They say that it's a matte finish. I won't say that it's totally matte. It feels matte on the skin definitely, but with the look there is some shine. There's like, not shiny, but there's a slight glow on the skin, which I really do not mind because it makes my skin looks healthy. But it feels really nice on the skin. It dries matte, that's a definite. And it dries so fast, like I don't even think I need to set a powder with this. I'm gonna apply the rest of my makeup on the face and see how it applies, and hopefully the finished look will be as good. So I'm back with all my makeup done. I didn't put an additional concealer on top because I think it did cover up my blemishes. One thing though, because this side of my face, the blemishes is flatter, so it looks really nice on the skin, but if you do have those like spots on the face that it's a little bit more 3D, I feel like it does still see through. So if you guys can see, like if there's blemishes in your face with like the dots, it's still been able to see, but it does cover up the redness, so I'm pretty glad with that. It applied the rest of my makeup really nicely. It's really smooth. Okay, I'll show you guys the makeup that I use on my face. I concealed my eyes with the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Vanilla. I used my Hoola bronzer to bronze up and contour my face. And the only setting powder I used was under my eyes. I didn't touch the rest of my face. It's with this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus, and the blush that I use is MAC New Romance. It's new now at exactly 12, so I'm gonna see how long I can keep the makeup on. This says 24 hours, but I am definitely not gonna wear my makeup for 24 hours. So I'm gonna keep my makeup as long as possible for the rest of the day, and I will update you guys with the result. It's 5:27 right now, so it's been about 5.5 hours. And I still really like the finish of my face. I don't look that oily. I think it's just as usual, like the T-zone area. I didn't do any touch-up, so the bronzer and everything, it's actually staying put really nice. I think I found my favorite foundation for the time being right now. It did come off a bit at my nose area. I think it's the usual thing that happens when you wear foundation, but other than that, everything seems really pretty good. I'm not gonna remove my makeup now. I'll still wear it for a few more hours and see how long does this foundation last on my skin, and I'll get back to you guys later. It's about 10:30 right now, which means I have worn makeup for 10.5 hours, and it's really killing me. I would wear it longer if I could, but I really just want to bathe and wash up and wash my face because I just don't like wearing makeup for too long. So I'm just gonna do my last outro on my review and thoughts about this foundation. Number one, I love this foundation to death. Number two, my face feels incredible. Usually when I wear foundation, I know I have like shitload of makeup on my face and I'm like, just come on, I need to get out of my makeup. But it feels matte. It's crazy. Like, I'm sweating because Singapore is really humid, but it literally feels matte, and I can still see my bronzer on my face, which is amazing. I know that I can see like my oily spots, my T-zone area, and slightly around here under my eyes. It's a little bit shiny, but I always get that with other foundations, even though how much I use primer or if I use powder to touch up. I did not touch up at all my face, so I'm incredibly impressed. So I'm thinking by touch up, it will be even amazing. It didn't wear off at all. It's like all my blemishes are still covered. The thing that it got a little bit rubbed off was under my nose area where my pimples and acne were coming up. Also mainly because I keep touching my pimple, which I know I'm not supposed to do, but I just keep like trying to get rid of it, so that's why the foundation came off. Else the foundation is amazing. I have not found a makeup like a foundation. My face feeling fresh. I do know I can feel like there's makeup, but it's not like heavy makeup. So yeah, that's the review for this foundation. Do leave comments below on which products you guys want me to do a review, a detailed review on, and I would love to do it for you guys. Do thumbs up this video if you like this foundation as much as I do, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!